and started building. The top studios, the ones behind games with billions of plays, use tools like Git, VS Code, Roho, and Wally to work faster, collaborate better, and write cleaner code. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to set up a pro-level Roblox development workflow, the same one that I've used across games with over 150 million plays. Let's get into it. Roblox Studio is fine until it isn't. If you've built anything more than a hobby project, you know Studio can get messy very fast. You can have long file trees, everything jammed into a few massive scripts, the list goes on. Regardless of if you have a big team or not, version control is an absolute must. What happens when you delete something important and undo doesn't actually remember the changes? Or when you need to go back to yesterday's version and you have to dig through different files? Without version control, you're in.
If you're still typing your coding prompts, you're leaving performance on the table. Your prompting cursor over 100 times.
The long-awaited video is finally here. We have ChatGPT 5.1, Google Gemini 3.0 Pro, and the infamous Claude Opus 4.5, which I have paid a lot of money for, so do not let me down. These three AIs will be going against each other to make Geometry Dash from scratch. So we're finally going to get this game out the way before I get in there a comment asking me to do it. Before we even start, if everyone hits that subscribe button right now, we can reach 100K by the end of this year, and I will give everyone here an invitation to a private yacht party. All right, let's start this 15-minute timer. Let's make Geometry Dash from scratch. So first, we're going to ask ChatGPT to make me a prompt because my prompts are trash, and we'll use this same prompt for each of the AI and see which one does best, honestly. Hopefully ChatGPT is like prime LeBron here, because every other video is moving like Ninja when he fell off, bro. Just disappointing. All right, so ChatGPT made us the prompt, and it pretty much just gives us a basic Geometry Dash. It's gonna call it Geometry Dash clone. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted. So let's paste this prompt back into ChatGPT. Let's make a new chat, and ChatGPT, you're up. It's now cooking. If we get a one-to-one Geometry Dash, I'll literally upload it as an actual game, run some Google ads on it, and we can possibly become millionaires, bro. I'm joking. We're not gonna do that, okay? Implementing depth and level mechanics, okay. I'm interested to see if it's gonna make like separate levels. If so, that would be awesome. But what I'm really looking for is if one of these AIs make sound. If they make like a soundtrack for the levels, I feel like that's almost an immediate win. You know, every time I play Geometry Dash, for some reason I get this boiling rage when I die after my 100th attempt. And look, you want to implement in one of these versions, like when you die, it immediately sends you cakes and roses and some words of affirmation. Because bro, when I die in Geometry Dash, I feel like punching a hole in my screen. Yeah, so if this video gets like 1 billion likes, I'll make a Geometry Dash playthrough. So hopefully that'll never happen. Oh, it's coding a storm. All right, so it just finished coding, so let's copy this and let's run it. All right, here is the Geometry Dash clone. What the heck? Why is the red things killing me? Hello? I generally cannot get past this first part, but we're gonna try. I'm on attempt 12, bro, and this is like ChatGPT Geometry Dash. This is not like terrible, but there's a couple things that I don't like. I don't like how it's so small on my screen. Also, the cube doesn't flip. You know what I mean? There's no like animations. It's kind of like 2-dimensional right now, which it is a 2D game, so don't comment, yeah, it's not 3D. I get it. So I'm just gonna tell chat to make the game have better animations and to fill up my whole screen. And also I want it to be one-to-one with Geometry Dash, so let's see if it hallucinates here. Hopefully it actually improves the game. You know what I mean? It gets the Alright, so chat just finished coding, so let's paste this. Okay, this is what ChatGPT, is literally hurting my eyes, bro. I'm already on attempt like 70, bro. I'm gonna close this. What did you just make me, ChatGPT? I think ChatGPT just made me epilepsy simulator, bro. That's not what I asked you for. I asked you to make Geometry Dash, and it made me realize why I don't want to use you anymore. We're going to the next AI, which is Gemini 3 Pro. And we're gonna give this the exact same prompt that we gave ChatGPT the first time, and let's just let it rip. Gemini has not been disappointing in most of these videos, but it gained a new rival, which is Claude. It completely decimated Gemini last video, so we're gonna see what it could do right here. Gemini, from what I can understand, does 3D games very well. Okay, it's coding up already. That's what I like to see. Okay, Gemini just finished coding, and it didn't even take that long. So let's paste this bad boy. This is actually pretty good. This is what Gemini made. It's super fast paced though. It's literally not even playable because how fast it is, bro. So we're gonna tell it to slow it down. You know, for some reason, I just thought back to what ChatGPT made. Like, it literally just made my head hurt. Like, that was gently crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna replay it for you guys. I'm so sorry you guys had to see that. And here's what it made. Okay, this is way slower. That's what I like to see. You know, one thing I want to say, the cube actually flips this time around. There's like an animation. There's even like kind of textures, I guess. The background looks like Geometry Dash 100%, so that's good. Okay, wait. There it is. Okay. hold on. Let me get past this double spike right here. This is why I don't play Geometry Dash. And actually, just for you guys' information, I got pretty far on Geometry Dash. Actually, let's check right now. We're gonna check mid video. So here's my Geometry Dash. Let's see how far I got. Okay. This is a new account. Hold on, wait. I swear I'm not lying. This is a new account, so I'm only on level 3. That's it. Yeah, so Gemini is definitely in the lead. You know, we could definitely say that. It did this pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. There's not much to improve on besides the fact, like, sometimes it glitches a bit. You know what? Let's just keep going until we beat this level because I want to see what happens at the end when you complete it. You know what? For the sake of making the rest of this video, to keep my sanity intact, we're not going to play this anymore, and we're gonna go on to the next AI. Gemini, you made a fantastic Geometry Dash because it genuinely just brought back the rage that I felt when I played Geometry Dash. All right, so we are on to the next and the final AI, Claude Opus 4.5, and we will be putting on thinking mode because this will show its true capability. Now let's give Claude the same exact prompt we gave ChatGPT and that we gave Gemini, and let's let it rip. Bro, one thing that Claude did last time was it literally coded for 30 minutes straight, and that was without thinking mode on. That might have been because it's on Opus 4.5, but who knows? Oh, and it's already going.
And started building this code. I'll show you a used a project. You know, few massive script absolute changes. Without
your video is indoors, so don't find a subscription to a 15-minute prompt. Simply ChatGPT. Alright, so it's gonna let's make it literally uploading. So a soundtrack for get this boil when you die Geometry Dash play coding. So why is the attempt 12 thing? There's no like. So don't comment. Yeah, it's not 3D. I get it. So I'm just gonna tell Chat to let's paste this. Okay, this is what ChatGPT. Yo, it's literally hurting my eyes, bro. I'm already on attempt like 70, bro. I'm gonna close this. What did you just make me, ChatGPT? I think ChatGPT just made me epilepsy simulator to use you. Many of us have been disappointing in most of these videos, but it gained a new rival, which is Claude. It completely decimated Gemini last video, so we're gonna see what it could do right here. Gemini, from what I can understand, does 3D games very well. Okay, it's coding up already. That's what I like to see. Okay, Gemini just finished. But Gemini, how fast it is. You just made me sad to see. Wants a set of texture. Good. Okay, right here. Just for you guys, Geometry Dash. I swear I'm, besides what happened. You know what? Okay, that's what I like to see. Not even Claude Glaze, but I generally love just the layout of Claude and everything. It feels like it's for actual programmers. And guys, I just want to make it clear, I literally major in machine learning, artificial intelligence. I literally code algorithms. Guys, I know how to code. You guys in the comments think I don't know how to code or something, bro. I promise you I do. AI is just so fun to like play with. It's these videos. I just can't stop making them, bro. They're just fun to make. And I love seeing you guys comments and everything. But you know,